Cyan, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Did you have
Uh,
an opportunity to watch the video?
I watched it. I watched it. It was very delightful.
Do you
It
do
was.
you agree or disagree with what she said and why?
I I totally agree because it's logic. I noticed that before. I have noticed that it's logic. I always agree with logic. I don't care who speaks it. If it's logic, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree because that was logic. She's telling the truth, and I never could understand that. But when a woman say it, see a lot of things that men and women do not think alike, and that's the first thing that okay, first of all, I gotta tell you this. Um, women are so good at playing dumb. That's one thing most men underestimate. They play dumb. Like if I put this outfit on, nobody gonna look at me and nobody gonna bother me. So I'm just gonna go outside and go to the gas station dressed like this, dressed like a prostitute, but nobody's gonna bother me and nobody's gonna say anything to me. That is the first situation that we have. They play dumb, like they don't even know women, and then they always use this phrase, not all of us. And I always say this to women, okay, if it's not all of you, introduce me to a person that's not like that. They can't. I'm not saying it's all of them though, but see, the people that women hang with, the ones they be around, if you're around a girl that hang with a lot of women that's really out there, if she's not out there, and she might get in the bed and pillow talk with you and tell you all about her homegirl that's doing all this. But she's entertained by that. And when you entertained by something, when you like Darth Vader, you gonna buy your Star Wars shirt. You know what I'm saying? So she entertained by that. So eventually she gonna try that, whether you know it or not. Hello?
So do you think that a lot of these women like be doing stuff like literally, whether it's their friends or just women in general, like literally just to be able to like basically like stunt or like shit on other women, like she's like she said in the video, that 9 to 5 guy, you're not about to be, on a random second week of the month in Mykonos, Greece. You're not about to be in Turks and Caicos. Like, no, he gonna work. He's gonna be at work for majority of the day. He's gonna come home. He might go to the gym. He gonna take a shower, he gonna eat, and y'all gonna go to sleep. Like she said, he might bring some flowers randomly one week. Y'all might go to the movies a couple times a month. Y'all might go to a nice dinner a couple times a month. But you're not about to be living some extravagant lifestyle as if you were with some multimillionaire athlete or entertainer, or you were with some dope boy or some scammer or some robber. So do you
What,
really think women be doing that simply to shit on other women? Not because they really care about the man, but to like really just, I want a man that I can shit on other women with, stun on other women with.
listen. We don't know really what women are thinking until they tell us, and then we try to add logic to it. Like, okay, like for instance, I was talking to a woman I met on Tinder, right? And she said, "What kind of woman are you looking for?" I said, "I'm looking for a woman between the age of 21 and 26. That's the one I would marry. Anything older than that, we just can hang out and have fun and do whatever come to mind. But the one I would marry, the marriaging age is 21 to 26." And she was like, "That sounds so creepy to me." And then she told me that on her birthday, she went to a female strip club and had a ball. And I told her, now that sounds creepy. A man, I would never go to a male strip club and let a man be walking around me naked. I couldn't do that's creepy. But so many of our women do things that other women do because it's cool. They so in love with being cute that they are losing their morals. But that's creepy when you really think about it. I know a lot of dudes gonna say, "Man, I like my girl go out with me." She's for the streets, brother. If she going to the strip club with you, want to look at girls, walk around naked around you, something's wrong with her. I don't care if my woman told me I'm going to a male strip club to watch a man. You think I'm gonna go there with her? You think I'm gonna be in a male strip club by myself? I'm from Atlanta, man. When I went to the club, it was more women in there than it was men getting lap dances and stuff. And I just asked myself, I said, this is really something is really wrong here. Something is really wrong here. Because my mother and my aunt would not want no. My mama would tell you straight up, I don't want no funky ass woman around me in my face. Them women didn't want that. They didn't desire that. These women now, I don't know what they talking about. I don't know how they thinking, but something is wrong. And a lot of men, we tolerate this stuff because she tell you that's what she want, and that's what she into. But you're not really thinking something is just think as a man. Would you want a man walking around while you eating chicken wings naked and you throwing money everywhere? You wouldn't want that if you a man like me, and your woman wouldn't tolerate you wanting that. If you say I went to the male strip club, but I had a ball, what you think a woman gonna say to you? Just honestly.
But okay, let me ask you this though. Do you think a lot of women these days, and I'm 25 years old, so you talked about you want a woman 21 to 26. Mm-hmm. Do you think a lot of women in my age range, and shoot, I would say like 28, 29 and under. Mm-hmm. Do you think a lot, not most or all, but a lot of these women have a type when it comes to men? And what that type, what that type is someone that's either living a lifestyle or able to provide certain things that a scammer can provide, that a dope boy can provide, or that a robber can provide. Do they see the guy that not at the club every weekend, in buying sections and buying bottles and standing on couches and doing illegal stuff? Do they see that guy as boring? Do they see him as lame? Do they see him as a square? Do they need to get dogged out and become a single mother 4 or 5 times before they start seeing value in that guy? What do you have to say to that as a black man?
Okay, what I'm saying is this. Yes, they do, and let me tell you why. There was a time, I don't know if you remember this time, but I remember when women would walk around saying, I want a thug. So the men started acting like thugs.
And they started actually, Destiny's like Child said they wanted a soldier. When Destiny's Child said they wanted a soldier, young men took to the streets.
Yep, they started
there could be a direct correlation between what is said in music and media as far as like the ideal black male aesthetic and men, and that's what I'm saying. Women don't understand the power that they hold when it comes to that type of stuff or whatever. Because if you say you want a soldier and men get out here and start acting like soldiers and start trying to run the street, that was a direct request from y'all, and men became the thing that y'all wanted.
Well, there was a study on Oprah. She said, what's the first thing that women look at? All the women said a man's feet, a man's shoes, a man's shoes. Men was lining up at the Nike stores to buy clean shoes for their feet. I swear to God, they were buying Jordans and all this stuff because a woman can make a request. If women stood up right now and said, if you sell drugs, I would not be with you. Men would stop that overnight. But instead, I'm from Westside Bankhead, Atlanta. The dude that sold the drugs had 10 baby mamas. Women couldn't get, they'll share. Look, they won't submit to a good man. But a man that's doing dirt and not doing no good, they'll line up to have their kids go see their daddy, and he's.
I don't think it's like that.
Look, I'm not proud to say this. I'm on the street from experience. I'm not proud to say this.
Cyan, literally, listen to me. JT literally said on the song, "Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga." Listen. This is not just in impoverished communities, okay? So we know in impoverished communities, listen, not even women want to be with the dope boys, but we know even the little kids look up to the dope boys. Why do the little boys look up to the dope boys?
Mothers influence them too.
No. Listen to me. Why do they look up to the dope boys? They see them with the jewelry, they see them with the money, cars, but what's the third thing that they see the dope boys with?
The women.
The woman. Okay, that's my point. So that's my whole point. And again, that's not just in impoverished communities. This is a common practice everywhere.
But when you get with a woman,
listen, Cyan. It don't matter that this man is risking his life every day. It don't matter that listen. It's 11:22 in Minneapolis right now. It don't matter that she can be in bed, have work tomorrow. She could possibly get a call from the jail station. It don't matter that this man might not be alive by the end of this month or by the end of this year. But because he making money and he providing a certain type of lifestyle, he can be there whenever I want him to be. That's the type of man that they're into. Till they get dogged out, they don't want to be with that, bro. Listen, the good guy, the quote unquote good guy that got a job and paid and got benefits.
Stepdaddy position.
He's the fallback guy. He's the fallback guy.
And I said this. Everybody get mad. You be bashing women. No, I don't be bashing women. I only speak from my personal experience. Whenever you get with a black woman, you got to convert her. You got to literally prove, you got to get with her. You got to convert her. And she gonna tell you how good she been to men, and I was good to my last dude. Yeah, that was him. But you're not gonna. Then when you get with her, she can't seem to be good to you. But she was. I don't cheat, and I cooked it. I brought him his plate every day. I ran his bath water, and he would come in. I was good to him, and then you like, okay, well, you're a good woman. Okay. Then when you get with her, now she ain't so good no more for some reason, and she tell you how he used to do all this dirty stuff to her, how he treated her bad. You got to convert women. I tell dudes this. First thing the black man got to do is stop debating with black women. We must have conversations with black women, but do not debate with them because they do not speak in logic. It will destroy everything if you keep trying to please them. Do not. You got to convert them. Black men got to start debating with each other, having deep conversations on a higher level, and then you must take it back to your women. A man, look, one thing I don't do, I don't speak to a man's wife or his child without his permission. I do not do that because I don't want to poison his process. Whatever your process is, I do not, like if you had a wife, right? And I came to your house, I would say, hey, how you doing? That's the only thing I would say to her. I wouldn't say nothing else to you. Everything I say to you would be something if you was on a lower level or a higher level to bring attention to how you can be on a higher level, then you could teach your wife and your kids. I'm not here to teach your wife and your kids. So whenever I get on this platform and women tell me I'm married, but they debating with me, I say, you out of line. Put your husband on the live. I don't need to be debating with you because I could teach you something that can make you more powerful than him, and then you're going to mistreat him with that power. That's the problem that happened.
What's up? You know what's going on now, though? Listen, I don't know. Listen, I'm a yo. B-Train, how old are you, bro?
23.
23. Listen, Cyan, I'll tell you this. From what I've seen, listen, back in the day, listen, I can't speak for back in the day. I wasn't alive, but I think, bro, just what's being spoke. This is what I try to tell a lot of women. I say, y'all see these quote unquote red pill men preaching this, rhetoric about single mothers and how you a single childless man and you accomplished and you successful and you got something going for yourself that you shouldn't deal with them. I try to tell them, bro, y'all only focusing on those. Bro, do y'all understand, to the women in here, do y'all understand that these young men, their mothers, their sisters, their grandmothers, their aunties, their cousins, they are all telling them not to deal with y'all on a serious level. They are all telling them to start their own family and start their own legacy. So y'all need to stop focusing on these red pill men or whatever. I say that to say, Cyan, these men, like men that's in my position and stuff now, bro, these men not going for it no more, bro. They're not signing up to be nobody's stepdaddy. And I say that to say a lot of these women are not going to be saved. There was one point in time where they were actively getting saved, or they felt that there was a possibility of them getting saved. Bro, it is not happening no more. Because you gotta, especially these women that be having multiple kids by multiple different men, you gotta pay attention to the real estate of the woman that you deal with. She got a kid by Ladarius. Ladarius is a robber. He in and out of jail. She got a kid by Jaquan. Jaquan is a scammer. She got a kid by Darius. Darius is a dope boy. Now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she want to be with a dude that worked a job Monday through Friday, got benefits. Like, bro, you not her type. She don't want to deal with those type of men no more. And you know why she don't want to deal? Because they made her a single mother. They dogged her out. What she thought it was going to be, it didn't turn out to be that way. So she don't want to deal with that no more. So now you the fallback guy. You not her type at all.
And she sabotaged like you. And she sabotaging all the young girls. The young girls is coming up. She's telling them everything wrong. And the reason she's telling them wrong, because the young men see these girls doing things wrong. So they say, I don't want to be with them. So she's older. And they say, she's telling them, I won't treat you like that, baby. I'm going to treat you better. So that's why the young boys are sneaking off with these older women and satisfying them, because they are not telling the young girls. That's why I told the woman, this is what I told her. I said, I got to marry a certain woman. If I'm going to get married, it got to be a certain woman so she could teach my daughter, because I could take care of my sons and raise them up. I need a woman to teach my daughter, to put her on a higher level. Because if my daughter look at me and tell me that she want to be just like her mother when she grew up, and if that's a bad thing, I fucked up. Because most girls going to want to be like their mother. But if she look at, and if I know her mama in the strip club throwing money at girls and doing all this crazy stuff, then I messed up. That ain't on her. It's on me. I messed up. If my daughter tell me I want to be just like my mother, and I know her mother is not nobody that she should want to be like, I messed up because I just destroyed the next generation to come. All I'm asking these brothers to do is to pick women that fit in a wife position. And I'm asking these women to tell these young girls what mistakes you made so she won't make it. But instead, you telling her totally lies. That's why these young women, beautiful women, are talking crazy. And it ain't making no sense. And men got to spend most of their days trying to convert her into being something that's worthy. And that's ridiculous.
Let me ask you a question before I go to B Train. Like, I 100% agree with you on the whole, especially a lot of young women, they're getting relationship advice from older women that made a lot of bad mistakes. Do you think there are older women in our community that made these bad mistakes that kind of like damn near don't want to see like these younger women do things the right way and have it like better than them? Do you honestly feel that way as a black man?
That's a woman's, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's most women's nature, and they know it. Women can't even get along with women. If you really talk to a woman, she'll tell you, I hang around males because I can't even get along with females because they're trifling. If you talk to a woman that's really on her square and really talking with sense, she will say, I can't even get along with females. They don't even get along with each other, but they can agree on things that don't have no logic. And I still can't understand that. That's why I had to wait for them to talk. I wait for them to say something, and then I try to break it down to how they thinking. Then I say, wait a minute, okay, maybe I can help her. Because every woman I went to when I told about the strip club, you know what they said to me? It's fun in there. That's turning up. I be having fun in there. I'm like, okay, well, but you ain't gonna be my wife. We can have fun, we can do whatever. We can satisfy each other's needs, but you can't be my wife, you know what I'm saying? I got needs I need to be pleased, so I'll let you do that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you can do that, okay. But you can't be no wife. You can't talk to my daughter ever. So I can't have you.
You know what, I agree with you on what you just said though. Like you said, these women will not be friends. They won't even like each other. They won't even think each other are cute. But because they made the same bad decisions and don't want to be held accountable for it, they damn sure don't want to see men even speaking on it. They are going to rock with each other. They're gonna fight for each other. Now they sisters. And they only bonding over the fact that they disagree with something that someone is saying. And it's not even that they really disagree. They know what you're saying is right, but they just don't want to be held accountable for it. They mad the fact that you're talking about it. It's crazy. It's wild.
Exactly. Let me say something right quick. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. And a lot of women say, well, would you marry? I said, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the women in America are not even qualified to be wives. I'm just keeping it real. We winging this shit. Because if look, this is the truth. If her father would not give her away at the wedding, she's not qualified to be a wife. If she's not a virgin, she is not qualified to be a wife. But because the women here refuse to do that, we just say, okay, you don't got to be a virgin. We keep pushing the damn line to the point that we didn't say, do what the hell you want then. Okay, because, you ain't going to save yourself. Okay, that's understandable because I know society, I can rock with that. Okay, so you're not going to do this. Okay, you can't do this. Okay, and then now you're telling me that you don't need us. Okay, so we just settling. We just hope that they'll shut the fuck up one day and just say, I do some things you want me to do. That's the position we in. And that's why a lot of brothers is going overseas. Me personally, I don't want to go overseas. Because I've been overseas. I've been in Dubai. I've been in most parts of Africa. I've been in the Philippines. I met women where a lot of them was virgins. And I was surprised because I wasn't used to women behaving like that. Not saying that they better than the women here, but I'm just saying they really was virgins. Like, you 28 and you never been with a man? I was just so surprised. I was just like, that just shocked me. I thought he was lying.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Listen, ladies. Before I move on to Get Your Fix, Mama Sign, I'm gonna keep you up here. Apex, I'm gonna keep you up here. Apex, before I go to B Train, you can say something after I say what I'm about to say, Apex.
Go ahead.
But listen, for those of you that are just getting here, you need to go watch the pinned video on my profile. And ladies, tonight is men's night. This platform is I always talk to women on this platform. I always let y'all say your piece. This is men's night tonight. You know, tomorrow, the woman that spoke in that video, she is going to be co-hosting with me at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want smoke with her, if you disagree with what she had to say in the video, come here tomorrow and you will be able to talk to the horse directly. You will be able to tell her why you disagree with her. You will be able to tell her why she was wrong. And hopefully you're able to back up your argument with like real logic and not just emotions and feelings. Now, I'm about to say something before I let Apex speak and then I go to B-Train. I posted a video the other day because, listen, the comments are going real crazy. I've been talking to Cyan. I haven't really looked at the comments. To the black woman in here, this is another thing that y'all do. Y'all swear up and down that the black homosexual men, y'all love them so much, y'all support them so much, right? And they support you guys so much. But when y'all are listening to or discussing certain things with heterosexual black men, when they say something that you disagree with, or they're saying things that you disagree with, why is it that you question their sexuality? Why is it that you're quick to say that you must like men and things of that nature? Do y'all support that community or do y'all not support that community? I just want to let y'all hold on, Cyan. I just want to let y'all know that heterosexual black men do notice that. That video is also going viral right now too. I just want to let y'all know that heterosexual black men notice that. So if y'all don't support that community, stop acting like you support that community if you really don't.